Welcome to 4.11 of The Innocent. Now, as a reminder, that they are motivated by privilege with the intent to appear naive or play dumb so they can maintain status, comfort, or luxury at any cost. In childhood, this type is often the favored one, allowed to bypass consequences in exchange for keeping the peace or upholding a pleasing image. What forms is not just entitlement, but a performative self designed to avoid discomfort, conflict, or disapproval. This becomes a survival strategy: play dumb, stay sweet, and avoid confrontation. It stands apart from other profiles as it's not trauma-induced, but never facing any real consequences. They learn to float above accountability. Now, this profile tends to lead more towards women as a survival mechanism against gender suppression. They typically marry young, tying themselves to someone that will support their good girl image or someone with money, status, or notability. Men can also exhibit this profile, but it's usually more situational than survival. Kristi Noem is a perfect example of this. She played the role of the achiever, the one who held everything together. She won the South Dakota Snow Queen, the symbol of a polished perfection, while also being the one that helped deliver calves and shovel manure. Her image has always been carefully calibrated between this grit and grace. As a 3-5 emotionally manifesting generator, she carries powerful channels, all of which project authority when supported by structure. The channel community in Gate 19 would have driven Noem to marry young as she did at age 20 to her high school sweetheart, finding a partner who embodies stability and tradition through Gate 37. When her father died in a farming accident, she left college to take over the family business, which locked this profile in. It creates a compulsion to control what can't be controlled. The abruptness would have pushed Gate 34 into this delusion that power can prevent pain. Her prolific image shines brightest during congressional hearings, where she ambiguously answers questions and uses ignorance as a tool of deflection, and rather than compromise that persona, she leaves instead of engaging in confrontation. Most notably, she has the incarnation cross of planning that will be shifting in 2027. And when that global background frequency dissolves, people like Noem, whose identity is built on institutional loyalty and performance, will likely experience a crack in their foundation, which can be seen with the increased scrutiny and calls for removal. Astrologically, this is the sign of Taurus. Taurus, as a fixed earth sign, is deeply tied to stability, comfort, and material security. The shadow of Taurus emerges when comfort becomes complacency. This is the stubborn indulgence in ease, silence, or denial to maintain peace. Noem's Taurus moon explains much of her emotional patterning in not allowing herself to feel the full disruption. This profile type is often resistant to change because their entire coping mechanism is built around avoidance of discomfort and disapproval. Existential therapy is ideal once they begin to feel that hollowness beneath their performance, schema therapy for identifying deeply rooted childhood beliefs, or rational emotive behavior therapy to dismantle absolutes. So make sure to follow and stay tuned as I break down the dark empath coming up next.